stoked that a couple of countries are now beginning to ease their travel restrictions and folks can get around and go kayaking outside of their local area again, or at least begin to, and fingers crossed that Norway follows suit soon, because I'm so ready to be back out there. But for now, we've just got to wait and see. But I think the cold snap in Austria is over, and now we're going to see a steady rise all the way up to like peak high water levels in the summer. And with that, with the water levels being good, there's a bunch of crews coming to our neck of the woods. So this weekend, there's a legendary crew of German kayakers. They were shredding Lofer yesterday. Now they're packing up and going to Sochi. Adrian met them and hopped in with them to go spend the weekend being German and kayaking in Sochi.
Brent Keule, wo bist du, Mann? Jetzt sind wir hier, es regnet noch.
Du fehlst uns, wir hätten hier einen Vorfahrer gebraucht.
Was ist denn da los, Mann? Beim nächsten Mal.
Da waren große Löcher, die hätten dich, kleinen Mann, ganz aufgegessen.
So
Mich haben sie ja schon genommen. Hau rein, viel Spaß.
Bis dann.
If anyone has any idea what they're saying, please let me know in the comments, because I'm still on level 1 of Duolingo, and aside from Guten Tag and Wie geht's, I have no real idea what's being said in German. I wasn't really that motivated to go back to Sochi because we already had a rad week there. I wanted to hang out on a different river, and also my mate Hugh just got back to the Utstal Valley, and there's also a crew of Belgium kayakers gonna be over there this weekend. And I love all of those kayakers in that group, but don't get to kayak with them all that much, and so I'm gonna go over to Utstal and shred on the Uts River with them all weekend. And yeah, I'm stoked.
Yeah! Woo! Woo!
I think it's really rad that so many good kayakers managed to come out of Belgium, because it's not like they have that many rapids or rivers or waterfalls there, if anything at all. No Belgium kayaker has ever told me to come to Belgium to go kayaking, so I think it's rad those guys managed to get so good without having something in the home country to practice on necessarily. And yeah, stoked to go and shred with them.
It was sick. Take a fat lefty and just fly over the hole. It was sick. Then a rock fell in and just blew the line out on us. And now it's as the Austrians would say where this river is, it's mucho nice not. Mucho nice not. So we walk around here now and then put back in and
Wait a minute.
If you're wondering why Yoran is drinking a beer out of his shoe in this video clip, it's because he messed up on the river and he ended up bailing and swimming out of his kayak, and that's the forfeit you have to do to appease the river gods, and this squirrel thing explains it all in this animal documentary I watched.
My sacrifice goes in the volcano, then the friendly gods eat up my sacrifice. Very nice. Thank you for the sacrifice. Please have another sacrifice. No, I've had enough for the day. Listen, I'm going to be very insulted unless you have another. I don't want another sacrifice, okay? Look at you, look skinny. No, I think I've had enough, is that clear? The gods eat the sacrifice. They are grateful. They give me some of their water. And then I give it to you.
Jokes aside, I sort of like that tradition because it turns what's often an uncomfortable and slightly scary situation into something that's funny at the end of the day when everything's been sorted out and you've got all your gear back. You know, I like it for that reason. Some people are really against it, each to their own, but I like it because it's funny. Really good times out on the water with Team Belgium, and for a bunch of dudes that come from a country that has no rapids or waterfalls necessarily, they crush. They're so sick. Mickey I've sessioned with a lot, and he's done a few seasons out here, and always really impressed with how he kayaks. And that skip flip he threw at the end of that video was so sick. That's the best one I've ever seen there. That was all time. That really motivates me to start working on that trick again, because I've hit a couple of alright sized ones and stuff like that, but it's always been in the ripper, and now I want to get back in a bigger kayak and try and get more pop out of it and try and go as big as Mickey did on that one he threw, because that was all time. And yeah, I'm going to end the video right here. Cheers for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the water.